Hey guys, my name is Tyler and welcome back to my gardening journey. Today I'm going to be harvesting those sweet potatoes that we planted together. I'm not exactly sure how long sweet potatoes are supposed to be left in the ground, but I planted those back in August. It is now December and it's winter, which is not good for sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes love warm weather, warm soil, and it's getting too cold now for them. So I'm gonna harvest them and see what we got. I'm not hopeful for many sweet potatoes or big sweet potatoes, but we'll see what we get. One of the other reasons why I want to harvest these today is because the next 2 days is going to be pouring rain. We don't get much rain in Los Angeles, but for some reason, the next 2 days it's going to be pouring. Hopefully it's a good harvest, but it's okay if it's not because it's a learning experience and I just want to learn as much as I can and then do better for the next year. Okay, we already got one very tiny one. I think I'm gonna put on some gloves for this one. Look how little that one is. So far, only a little tiny skinny one, and I broke that one. So, I don't know. This is my biggest one so far. I found this container, so I'm just gonna dump as much dirt in here as I can, then kind of sift through it that way. Aww. There's a moldy piece of bread in my container. These squirrels like to dig and hide bread in my container. I don't know where they're getting bread from, but this is the third time I have found bread in my containers. What the heck? More tiny sweet potatoes. I'm not sure what happened, but I just lost a bunch of footage of me harvesting potatoes from that second bin. There weren't really any potatoes in that bin anyway, so you didn't miss much. But let me show you what I did harvest. Well guys, today's a different day. I realized I lost even more footage, but I still wanted to show you what I harvested. With all that digging around trying to find sweet potatoes, this is what I harvested. It's definitely not much. This is not what I had in mind when I set out to grow sweet potatoes, but it's still pretty cool to know that I even was able to grow these. I also learned a few things about growing sweet potatoes. One of which is planting earlier. I planted those slips way too late. I planted them in August. I should have planted them in the spring. So next spring, I'm definitely going to do that. Another thing is fertilizing. I did not fertilize these at all. Maybe once, but barely anything. I definitely need to fertilize more often and hopefully I'll get a better harvest out next year. Also, sun. I did not plant these in direct sunlight. They started off in kind of a shady area and then later on I moved them to a more sunny spot. So next time I'm going to plant them in direct sunlight for the whole season. I'm not going to let myself get discouraged. I'm definitely going to try this again and just apply the things that I learned. So thank you guys for hanging out with me while I harvested these sweet potatoes. The next few videos are going to be more about homemaking and less about the garden. It is winter, so there's just really not much going on. I'm growing some lettuce, some herbs, but nothing too spectacular. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. See you next time. Bye.